Oh, yeah. It's about that time again. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for Wednesday Salotto Fight Night at Center Pocket in Bowie, Maryland. This week, you got me, Kevin Williams, Black Cat, playing Selvin Strauss, the caretaker. He coming here looking to take care of business tonight. I hope that doesn't mean that I lose, but I'm going to do the best I can, and we're going to see what happens. Obviously, both players are here in the house. We're ready to get it on, so let's get this break cracking. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Welcome, sir. Let's get it on.
You heard the man, let's get it on. It's like Black Cat can start us off. We're all ready to roll here. For all our new listeners, I'm introducing myself. I'm Smitty. Cat's a very strong player. I'm really looking forward to this. Hadn't had a lot of experience in caretaking, but I'm sure he's going to bring it. Nice clean break. I don't see any drops. And here we go.
Drop break.
A couple patterns they can go here. Let's see what you want to choose. Nice shot. One ball's down. He's on to the twos. Perfect position. Taking complete control, doing his thing. What really knows is how he plays. Salotto ball control. Every movement seems to be pretty deliberate. Right. Black Cat making his way to the table. Let's see what he can do with this.
Almost got it.
Almost. Caretaker has a pretty clean shot on 4. We'll see if he get back in position for the next shot on 5. Overhit right there. I think we can count that as our real first miss of the game. So we're going to see if Black Cat can take advantage of it. Nice. Here he goes, doing his thing.
Oh.
pocket for him. I know he wants that shot back.
Didn't get too far on one minute anyway.
Players of this skill level, usually when they miss, it's because they're trying to line a cue ball up for their next shot. You'll see some misses that you wouldn't expect, but that's because they're playing for position. 9 balls is definitely a game of position. Oh, I might have a first defensive shot of the game. See what Black Cat can do. Like going in his bag. Let's see what he brings out here. He lines this shot up. Oh, got a nice little trick here. See what he can do. He made contact. That's what he needed. Take it, sizing up the table. Take it, the man on a mission. Beautiful shot. I get a chance to see him walk the rail here with this 7. No problem for him. Last 2 balls, it gets really tricky here. You gotta make sure you have finish this game off. You can put all this work in. And there we go. Just like that. 1-0. Fair take.
Good luck.
Quick break here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Give a shout out to all our sponsors, S&T Billets, Center Pocket, and we can't forget a couple balls to break. So we got like 4 and 5. Black Cat kind of close, makes a little tricky shot. We'll see if we can get the combo. Thanks for the defense. I like it. Make it difficult on caretaker. Don't give him anything. Nice and clean. That takes care of my one ball. Might be a bank shot here on two. Let's see what he decides to do. And it is bank. Off to the right. Not bad position. See what Black Cat can do.
No love, no love.
Our players are mic'd up, so you hear that raw emotion that's coming from them. Nice. Very nice. Black Cat drops two. He's on to the three. What he's doing here is measuring where he's got to hit the ball on the far rail in order to have it come back and hit the three. See if his measurements were correct. Not bad. Getting in the groove. Because the 4 and 5 were dropped on the break, we're on to the 6. Nice little touch shot on the defense. Might see another defensive shot right here. What can he do? What can he do? Doesn't want to leave his ball in a position where he set Black Cat up for a run out. Not bad with a hole. Perfect. It'll make it very difficult on Black Cat. See what he decides to do here. He has a couple options, but none of them involve making the shot. He's just gonna have to play another defensive shot. And he makes contact. That's all he needs to do right there. Doesn't want to give up a ball in hand. This is where tennis becomes pool becomes like tennis. Back and forth with the volley. No player wants to give the other player an advantage. Nice contact. Not exactly what he wanted. He left him an open shot on 8. In the 9 ball, you can get a combo and get another ball that's out of order. And did not complete it. Outside chance that he could have a bank, but I'm not sure what he wants to do here. Legs for the cut. And he's in there. He brought in his pocket knife for that shot.
I certainly would have took it.
Got a lot of rail in front of him. And a lot of green, I'm sorry. Let's see what he can do with it. That's the last thing you want to do here. 9 balls, leave the ball directly in front of the pocket, giving your player an easy shot. One thing he's got to guard for is get back in position on 8. And of course he does. Solid shot. Looking for that position on the 9. He's a little off. Shot's gonna be a little difficult, but it's still makeable. All on the top corner pocket. Nice shot. 1-1. Bro, we sit here where we got a break on to say Kevin aka Black Cat is one of my first mentors here at Pool Hall. He taught me the basics of shooting in the league construct. I really appreciate it for that. He's a strong player, as you can see tonight. What he's doing out here on the table. Make sure we support his channel. All donations, I repeat, all donations are welcome. Slightly off center break. He still must hit the one ball first, but that'll give him a nice clean break, and he's actually able to drop something this time. He dropped the one ball. Super purity in position. See what he can do with that. Let himself a pretty easy shot on the 3 here. Let's see if there's any problems on this table. Let's see what he can do with it. Three down. He's on a roll. Whatever. Up now. See what we can do with this 5 ball. Ball rolling a little bit out of position, but it's still makeable. See what he decides to do here. Take it for the bank. No. Here's that ball right in the pocket that we don't like, but we're gonna have to turn over a really nice table here to the caretaker. Caretaker might be to run out. He gets a shot where he wants it. One down. 3 more to go. Like over that, but I feel still think I can make it almost playable. That shot give him a little bit of trouble. I seen him make one earlier, but that clip shot was a little off. He'll go over regroup and knock it down next time. Your shot, Black Cat. Might get to see him try to bank this. Definitely doable. Bank. Yeah, they did too much though. We'll see what Caretaker can whip up. He also tries to bank just a little off, but it turns into a perfect defensive shot.
Watch out. Watch it hit.
And bring in an observer to watch this hit. What he's checking for is make sure that the ball he's aiming at is the first ball he hits. And then in this case, that would be the Selvin ball. We can see here on the video, looks like a clean hit. 7 balls hit clean. Unfortunately, 7 balls right on the pocket. Caretaker wants to make this shot and also get position on the 8 to come back for the 9. No problem there. Push the 9 out of the way a little bit, but we have to deal with that after this shot. Real hard to hold those cue balls on the rail when you want those side shots. I think he tried to overplay a little bit there to get up position on the 9. Didn't quite work out for him. We'll see what Black Cat does. Nice cut. Will it stop? Will it stop? No. That's he's feeling really good. We're looking for maybe a defensive shot here. Let's see what he says. Although he could bring it off the rail and kick it in. He goes inside to do.
Corner pocket.
Call in the corner pocket. He wants to make it.
Dang it.
Ooh. These Caretaker with a pretty easy shot here. As long as he doesn't do anything too wild, should be game. And of course he doesn't, and that is game. 2-1. See if I can figure out how to reset these balls. I think I got it. Here we go. got a quick moment here. Put us back up on the screen. We hope everyone is really enjoying this match and the progress we have made. We really appreciate it if you would hit that like button, subscribe button, share the video. Appreciate all donations. A donation link is in the channel description. Get to see Caretaker take a break here. He's also taking that same position on his break that Black Cat did. Let's see what he's able to come up with. Perfect form. Even though it's perfect, sometimes you still get a dry break. Let's see what Black Cat can do next. It was all set up for him. And have the brain guy's pocket knife a little bit, cut this one, make it walk that rail. Let's see if he can do it. Not quite. And he gets lucky. Cue ball behind the 8 ball. Literally behind the 8 ball. Caretaker's taking his time, sizing up the table, looking at his options, and he come up with here. My first time seeing Caretaker play live, so very impressed with what I've seen so far. I'm impressed with the form, I'm impressed with the shot selection. I know some of those cuts that going his way, but he's on his A game tonight. Beautiful shot. That's about the best you can do with what he was left with. Still not a completely easy shot for a Black Cat. We'll see what he can do. Try to dig out there, and no, we will not have our first scratch of the game. Balls up in the pocket. What can Caretaker come up with here? I see a couple options, but I don't like any of them. I'm sure he doesn't either. But he's a better player, so we'll see what he comes up with. Made a decision. Call that a strategic shot. He was trying to place the 3 ball in a position where it would be hard for Black Cat to make a shot. Kind of worked out for him. We'll see where Black Cat places his cue ball. He wants to get the best shot possible and also leave himself a shot for the 2. We might get to see a draw shot here. It's a perfect draw shot with just a little bit of English on it. 2 should be easy work, and it is. 3 should also be easy work coming in the same pocket right behind it. And it is. Roll on him just a bit, but I think he still might have a shot on the 4. I think he's going to try to combo the 9, but never know. Black Cat's that type of player. Maybe for this night, so we get a word in with the players, get some of their insight, see what they were thinking while they were on the tape. And I'm over here in the booth. Two different vantage points. Slow rolls.
Oh,
That's not what he wanted. Tell you what, may not be what he wanted, but we'll see what Caretaker can do. He's been shooting pretty strong tonight. Caretaker makes easy work of the 4. Take that off the screen. I think he has a shot that he wants on that 5 ball. It goes for him. One of his better cuts of the night. I like it. Slight cut. I'm gonna see where he wants to play it. He goes to the bank. Just off the lip. Based on the position of the 6, I think he's gonna have to cut this to the side if he wants to take a chance and take it up to the corner pocket. And he's off with it. He lets it roll. It turned out pretty good for him. I think he may have been afraid of the scratch there. He tried to cut that 6 to the side, so I think he wanted to play a little safe. And it worked out for him.
Then Selvin knew how to jump. It's about to find out.
Black Cat wants to challenge Caretaker to a jump. And Caretaker has accepted the challenge, and he's going to try to jump the 8 ball. It's a long jump, and he does it. Oh, but it scratches. That will give Black Cat ball in hand and control of this game for this set. With players at skill level, you really hate a ball in hand. You want to keep them playing off of your terms. And when you ball in hand, they get to dictate their terms. There'd be no problem here on this. And it was not. Only 2 balls remain. There may be a chance to combo 9. Let's see if he takes it. He elects to just get a clean shot on 8, pockets it, and puts himself in pretty good position on 9. Should be able to clean this up. Let's see what you can do, Black Cat. And make short work of the 9. 2-2. I can really get the hang of our controls here. I hope you like it at home. We got a quick break. Remember to hit that like, share button. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Brought to you by Black Cat Tool Tour. I'm your guest host, Kelvin, aka Smitty Smith. And if you like my commentary, please leave a comment. If you don't like it, leave that comment also. So I want to take this chance to show arranging these balls in a rack is very important. And we're, as you notice, we are racking our own here, so any problems with the rack, you can only blame yourself. Black Cat stated himself. Perfect form. We should see a nice break here, and we do. I think we have a drop. 1 ball in seems to be his favorite ball on the break, and they went for him. He's on to 2 ball. Appears to be in pretty good position. We'll see what he decides to do. Oh, almost had a double action there, but he was able to get 2 down. And he leaves himself in not the best position for the 3, but we'll see what he can do. Again, a player of this skill level usually has a couple tricks in his bag. I don't even think I have a jump stick. Maybe I need to have one in my bag. And we get to see our 3rd jump of the night. He's going to try to get a slight jump off the side of the 6 and make contact with the 3. Of course he does it, and he might just, thought he might have a chance to pocket it, but he does leave a hard shot for caretaker. Guys are really doing some creative stuff with that jump stick. Definitely got to add that to my game. If you want to add that to your game, sure there's a lot of videos, and you can reach out to Black Cat Tour for any kind of hints that you might need. Caretaker pocket 3, and we're on to 4.
Self.
Getting a little help there, puts him in the right position on the 4. And he pockets it easily. And now he's on to that 5 ball that he wanted. 5 ball down, 4 balls to go. Take his turn on the table.
Get out.
Contact with 6, leaves an easy shot.
Almost made it.
Now has ball in hand. Two balls left. One ball to go. No problem. 3-2. Take a break. See what we can do here. Nice break. Drop the orange ball. 5 ball time. Slow rolls the 1. Puts himself in perfect position on the 2. Watching him from afar, his stroke is very deliberate. He's not miscuing any balls. All got hung up in the pocket on him. Definitely did not want to leave an easy shot for a player like Black Cat. We'll see what he can do with it, see if he can get position on the rest of the remaining balls and try to get it tied to smash. He easily gets 3. He's on to the 4. Nice roll for him. Ball goes down easy. No problem there. 3 balls remaining. So our usual suspects, the 7, 8, and 9. Ball goes to 7. Hung up on the pocket. That's a difficult back cut. We'll see what Caretaker can do. He's looking at it now. See what other angle we have on it. I think this is our best angle. It's makeable. Takes care of it. Puts itself in perfect position on the 8. Caretaker's locked in. Make short work with the 8. And ball to go. Caretaker's making a strong push. Take control of his match. Our race to 11. Finish it. And of course he can. 4-2. Probably a little scared there, but stayed out of the side pocket.
Right, come on. Win a break. I can try it, right? Win a break. Oh, okay. Thought it was right. Alternate. Shit.
And really getting a grip on these controls over here. We have a mic problem, but we'll work that out. Stay with us.
Nah, we just been trading up until now.
Yeah. Here, Black Cat with the commentary over there. Again, please hit that
Yeah,
like, share, and subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. And please support Black Cat Pool Tour. A treat for everyone. Beautiful shirt here. We want to support our people that support us. Salotto, the Fargo rating, and this whole system that we're going by here. If you like to order one of these beautiful shirts, here's your sign for it. At the break by Caretaker, looks like we got two balls pocketed, and one of them includes the 9 ball. These two guys playing, if you drop the 9 ball on the break, you spot it back at the break point. You can see the Caretaker did. He still dropped 1 ball. Appears to be an 8 ball. Takes care of the 1 ball. Look at my first rack run of the night. These 9 balls, tricky sport. Sometimes they line up for you, sometimes they don't. That's his aim up. I have to have another jump shot here. Try to reach that 2 ball. And we do it. Don't think that was clean. It was not. Black Cat had ball in hand, and he can really take control of this rack and get himself back in here. See what he decides to do. Easy work with the 3 and the 2.
wait.
Caught up here. See what Black Cat decides to do with this 4 ball. Think it might be a cut shot. Never know with him. See what he has in mind. It is a cut shot, and it's drop scoring. Beautiful shot. Lines step up shot on the 5 ball. 5 ball drops. He's on to the 6. Oh, just a bit on him. So that's gonna push his pressure points there. Are we walking toward the break stick? Are we on the jump stick? I think we are. Breaking it out. As I said, break stick. Some people use the break stick as a jump stick. Of course, Black Cat has a dedicated jump stick, which he's going to utilize right now. Directly over his ball. It'll be a clean jump. Make contact with the 6. He might even pocket it. And, oh! Not bad, not bad, not bad. But he does leave Caretaker an easy out on the 6. Yep. lot of screen in front of him, but makes it easy to work with that 6 ball. Gets perfect position on the 7. The thing stopping me here is getting the right speed on this cue ball that it lines up on the 9 ball. And he does. Maybe not to the pocket he wanted, but he's on it. He's on his way. Side pocket is a call. Side pocket is a shot. We are 5-2. Caretaker over Black Cat right now. I think Black Cat's just gonna have to regroup a little bit. He's making his shots, but it's just that one shot that's stopping him and giving Caretaker real open and kind of take control of the match. I believe these guys are pretty evenly matched as far as skill. It's just a matter of how the ball rolls. Well, we got a minute here. As always, please support the channel through your donations and through your like and subscribe. I love what Black Cat Tour has going on here. I want to support myself, and I hopefully have me back on here when I continue to give you this commentary. Caretaker on the break. Off to the side break. Might leave him dry this time. And it does. Notice that funky little rack they use there. It's a completely flat rack. Kind of line the balls up in the middle of it. And when you're done with it, you move it out of the way. You need to take a shot right after your break, and you don't have to move it. Leave it there.
Same story, Al. Same old
They
story.
chose to go and get it out of the way, and we get going here. Black Cat lines up on the 1 ball. Probably not quite what he wanted, but he left himself in a very good defensive position. Again, Caretaker's behind the 8 ball. Black Cat's gonna take a little strategy to kind of slow this game down, get in a defensive mode, and try to work himself out of some of these problems, slow the Caretaker down and get himself back in the match. That's what I anticipate. Got another jump there. Just work out for him. We had a scratch on the cue ball. That would be Black Cat ball in hand and a chance to really take advantage of this rack. Positions it on the 1. With hopes of position himself on the 2. And he does. A little tricky here. I want to see what he decides to do with it. Guys, I think they're playing on the defense. I really think he's starting to pull that strategy of slowing this game down, playing the defensive shots when he can, and giving himself easy shots if there's not a make by Caretaker. Caretaker lines up on the 2, no problem. Beautiful shot. You're really getting in the groove. I think he's starting to feel comfortable here. Tell the way he's moving around the table. He's sure of himself. He sees the shots, which is so important in any sport. Once you got that vision and you're in that zone, you can really lock in and kind of do the things that you need to do to take advantage of the match. Got a tricky shot here to touch that 3. Let's see if he can do it. He does. In my mind, I think they're looking at each other. I think we're gonna go with that being a clean shot. Black Cat, what we're gonna do here? Locked in. I think he's going for another difficult shot. It's gonna be a toughie. It's gonna be a toughie. Might be an opportunity for Caretaker to cut that into side pocket, which by the way is my favorite pocket. For y'all don't know, they call me Mr. Side Pocket here at Center Pocket. Perfect cut by Caretaker. I think he has position number 4. I may be mistaken. Just taking a look at it. Made contact, he left it in an awkward position. Let's see how risky Black Cat wants to get here. There is a slight opportunity for an amazing combo to 9, and he's calling it. See here, this could be great. Maybe a great angle on that. Oh, he tried to do a carom shot. Carom shot is when you make contact with the object ball and then you allow the cue ball to go hit the ball you really want to pocket. In this case, it was a 9 ball. Although Black Cat missed that shot, he left himself in a beautiful position. Defensive-wise, it's going to involve some tricky math here for Caretaker to get out of this. We might try to put this 9 in position. See, the board messed up, and I think he kind of accomplished that. Definitely gave Black Cat a shot on the 4, but after that, I don't know. See what he can do. Our score is 5-2. Caretaker 5. Black Cat 2. That is the shot. Do a nice angle here. There we go. See what he can do with this nice shot here. It's makeable, and I've seen him make it 1,000 times. Let's see what he does here. Of course, he makes it, and he leaves himself in perfect position on the 5. Nice job, Black Cat. Rolls 5 into the corner pocket. He's on to the 6. Now to sneak it past that 7, but I think he can do it. There you go. He did it. On to 7, and I am all caught up on the balls. Let's see where we go here. That was a tough cut, kind of straight on, but he gave it his best shot. I know he would have liked to left it in a little harder position for Caretaker with the way he's been shooting, but see what Caretaker decides to do. Caretaker's a very delivered player. Doesn't talk a lot, just does a lot. I kind of like that, or like a Daniel Negredo for all my poker players. I like to talk a little bit and work myself through the shots, but Caretaker takes a silent approach and he's lining it up. Here he has the angles. Perfect shot there. Like it. Left himself in a good position on 8. I think you might want to play this off the rail a little bit, bring back down table for the 9. You will see what he decides to do because he's in complete control. Just as I suspect, he brings back down. It does not hold on that short rail, leaving him with a straight on shot on the 9. It's not what he wanted. I can see it in his face, but he's going to adapt and make the best out of it. Caretaker for the win. Guys, playing some great pool here. Might see a little defensive shot. You do. Unfortunately, he leaves a pretty easy shot there for Black Cat. Black Cat's chance to get back in this game, get a rack. He's going to steady the shot, not take too long, and knock it in the hole. He does, and we are now 3-5. I've got a short intermission here. You know where I'm going. We hope everyone is really enjoying this match between two great players. Progress we have made on this channel. Really appreciate if you would hit that like button, that subscribe button, and share this video with your friends. I'm sure everybody knows somebody, and get it out there and get it to everyone that needs to see it. Whether you are a pro or whether you are no voice in pool or even a beginner like me, you can learn something here, and you can also share some great tips and show some insights in what these guys have done here tonight. We appreciate any and all donations, and our donation link is in the channel description. Everyone's pretty YouTube savvy, so I'm sure they can figure that out. Great angles here. And then I just want to point out, these guys are playing in a full pool hall. You know, our pros, they have the ability to play in a very controlled environment, but this is a ongoing pool hall in here. It's full of people, full of noise, music in the background, and these players are blocking all of that out to play their best game. So I really want to applaud that. Here we go. Break. Did I see anything drop? Did not. That 8 ball is really spinning. Oh, I was wrong. We had 2 balls drop. See what we got here? Looks like the 5 and the
push.
got the 5 ball. Here could be the 7 ball there. Oh, we'll make it up later. That cat leaves. Caretaker with an easy shot on the 1. Not so well. Easy for him, difficult for me. See if he can walk this ball down the rail. Ladies. I'd like to point out when you deal that shot is for all of our pool players, you hit rail first. That allows him to get a nice contact with the object ball and pocket it, which he did. That shelf is kind of bad on the 2, but he might be able to touch it. And he does. Oh, and he pockets it. Nice shot. Caretaker is on his Caretaker is really on his game. Feeling good about himself here. I think I saw a smile. Might be wrong, but I think I saw a smile. Contacting the 6 ball that he did not want. That causes 3 to go wild around the table, and he leaves himself in pretty good position for defensively against 3 on Black Cat. He has his work cut out for him. Let's see what he decides to do. Really sizing up the table here. He's gonna have to shoot the long way. I think he can touch it, but it's gonna be pretty hard to pocket it. My God, nice shot. Hey, what can you do? What can you do? 3 down, on to the 4 ball. 4 ball is behind, slightly behind the 9 ball. It appears to be wanting to make contact here. Never know what Black Cat's gonna try. He tries to make contact and leave himself in different position on the 4. Caretaker, and I believe he accomplished that. Four ball down. The 6 ball, and because that 7 ball was pocketed on the break, if he makes this, he'll be on to the 8 ball. No problem there. Say Black Cat got his work cut out for him. Caretaker is definitely in a groove. 2 balls left. 9-8 split. Pockets the 8, gets in perfect position on the 9. I think we really not appreciated how easy he made that look, but it's not an easy shot. Lines up for the win. Six, 3. Working with a break here, I just want to say, please come down and support Center Pocket. Beautiful establishment. Please rating here. A lot of competition. If you think your game is that, it's probably not when these guys get a hold of you. Caretaker is in control of every aspect of his game. He is getting his rack ready to go. Black Cat is regrouping over here. I think he can do it. I've seen him do it. You see if we can get a nice comeback here. Everybody loves a comeback story. Kind of at the halfway point here. Our race is to 11. The race is determined by skill level. Of course, these guys are some of the higher skilled players. So in order to prove who's the best tonight, they have to race to the first one to 11 wins the match. Another clean break. Pocket of 2 balls so far. Appears to be the 8 ball. The 8 ball is loving the pocket right now. Set, ready to go. 8 balls dropped on the break. Caretaker's taking his time. He's in complete control, no rush. Maybe he's lining up a break and run. Out the way. To the 2. Nice position for a side pocket shot. Missed it, but he did pocket the 3 on the break also, so that means he's going to be 4 ball down. 4 ball down. 5 ball. May have won a little better position on that, but see what he does if he likes to play defense or if he decides to make a go at it. Measurement, put the measurement here. See what he's working with. Maybe try to get a carom shot on the 9. Let's see what we get here. Doesn't, but he leaves it in okay position. Not the best, not the worst shot, but it's definitely not the easiest shot for Black Cat. I think he'll make easy work of it though. Question is, can he get position on the 6? And he does. He'll take a walk around the table, steady himself with his shot on the 6 ball. No problem. Perfect position on the 7. That 8 was pocketed on the break. He makes this, he's on to 9, and he is on the 9. Believe that. Shot for the win, takes care of it. Score is now 6-4. Black Cat has got himself back in this game. Got a quick moment. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and please subscribe to the channel. Black Cat Food Tour. Again, that's Black Cat Food Tour. Brought to you. Commentary by your one and only Spitty. Talk about what we've seen here so far in the match. What we've seen so far in the match is both players started off a little shaky, trying to fill each other out. Saw some shots missed early in the match that they're definitely not missing now. I think both of them gotten kind of comfortable on the table. They're in a groove. The score is close. We're 6-4. Anybody can win this, and both players have taken up a position that they want to win this. See what Black Cat can do with this break. My job is to keep you entertained and keep you apprised of what's going on. We have a scratch on the break. 2 balls were dropped, but we did have a scratch, and Black Cat doesn't like that. He's gonna show us he doesn't like that. But the ball will go over to caretaker. He'll spot it and begin our play.
No offense, but I hope you missed.
So on the 1, on the break, we had the 8 ball drop. We had the 2 ball drop.
Didn't miss.
Pulled off
Hell
a
of a
amazing
break.
shot there.
Great shot.
Karam 9 drops it. That gives us a score of 7-4.
Seven 4. He plays a 9. Well, I broke. I scratched. I left a 9 in the pocket. It went out like that. Yeah, we ain't talking about him or anything.
That's not the easiest thing to do. It may seem like a easy strategy, but it's not the easiest thing to do. You gotta definitely have some skill to combo that 9 ball, or even more to carry him off another ball and get the 9 ball to drop. But Caretaker did it. Got himself up for another break here. I want you really to take a look at how Caretaker, this player, lines up on that break. He's all the way down, perfect position, and he follows through on the shot. The result is we have 2 balls. If he can't drop
Now, take that.
Appears to be the 3 ball and the 6 ball.
Okay.
Black Cat is laughing here with Caretaker, saying that he likes the way this shot looks very difficult to touch that 1 ball. I might give him an opening if Caretaker is not able to touch the 1 ball, but we'll see what he decides to do. Like to play it off of the rail. Right, what he wanted. We'll see what Black Cat can do. Grab the stick and come over and looks at the ball and appears to have a pretty not an easy shot, but it is a shot on the 1 ball. Of course, he makes it look easy. I think he was more worried about getting position on the 2 ball. He was able to accomplish. He drops 2 balls. 2 balls rolling around a little bit. Cool stop off of the short rail. Sure. 4 ball, and you make contact with this ball, keep control of the match. Takes the plate off the short rail. Makes contact, nice contact actually. And he leaves Caretaker a shot on the 4 ball, which you have to make. Caretaker, the way he's shooting tonight, drops that 4 ball and he is on to the 5 ball. Up, drops that 5 ball. Because the 6 ball was dropped on the break, he is on to the 7. Oh, no problem. Did he get the position that he wanted on an 8? I don't think so, but we will see what he can do with it. more. It's not completely straight on, but it's not exactly an easy cut. Could try to bank it, but I'm gonna see what he decides to do here. Does try to bank it and falls short with the pocket and comes to a stop along the short rail. I definitely see Black Cat making contact, but it's gonna be a hard shot to pocket. Does it? Makes it look with ease, and can he get position on the 9 ball? I think he can. I think he can. A little close for comfort, but he's definitely making a shot. And he makes it. Black Cat is keeping that pressure on Caretaker. The score is now 5-7.
Morning, man. It's all good, brother. I understand. You missed a good service.
Black Cat is in no hurry. He wants to make sure he maintains control of this. He's going to make sure these balls are racked perfectly so he can get a clean break and get to where he needs to be. As always, you know the routine. Like, share, and subscribe. Above all, support Black Cat Food Tour. Your host, Mitty. Okay, we have Black Cat lining up this break. See what he can accomplish here. Clean break. Cue ball stays on the table. He pockets the 1 ball. They're all set to go on this rack.
Stop. Plus.
Caretaker steadies himself, takes a real solid look around the table, sees what's in front of him. What can he do with this 2 ball? He's on it. I think we might see a combo here, and we do. Makes the 2 ball, almost sunk to 8, but he left himself in a little bad position to make a play on the 2. Appears to be the 5 ball that we were able to drop in that combo. Now he's got to get out of trouble and get that cue ball from behind the 8. Again, the object in 9 ball is to hit the balls in order. So that means you have to play very carefully. Always keep yourself in a position where you can have your next shot at it. Took a valiant effort at it, but he came up short. Black Cat has ball in hand. I think he needs this. I think he needs to take control of the match here. Don't want to let a player like Caretaker get too far out in front of you. Pockets 2 ball. steadies himself. Let's get a better look at that. So here's the foot caretaker on the line here. Can he get around this 6 ball and make contact with the 3? We will find out. Have our famous jump stick making another appearance. Caretaker goes to the bag of tricks, and he is ready with the jump shot. One important thing I see both of these players doing before each shot, they make sure they have adequate chalk on their stick. That keeps you in solid contact and kind of lessens the chances of anything like a miscue where you hit the ball where you don't want to, or hit it how you don't want to. Then attempt the jump shot here. Perfect angle for you to see that. I appeared to see that 6 ball move, and he did not make contact with the 3. Of course, we all know that the black cat, now he has ball in hand, and he'll be able to line himself up with a great shot on the 3 and hopefully get position on the 4. Does just that. 3 ball down, 4 ball to go.
Thank you.
Really settling in. And I'm not wrong, he dropped the score. We do with the 6 ball, the black cat, to put him in position. What he's gonna do is gonna drop it, and he's gonna put himself the 7 ball. Of course, 7 balls, no problem. Black cat. We're on last 2 balls on the table. Can anybody guess? 8 ball, 9 ball. In here, this is not as easy as it looks. He's gonna try to get position on the 9. He decides to hold the 8 ball hold the cue ball on the short rail. And he's going to play this 9 ball either in the side pocket or take it all the way up to the top corner pocket. Give a quick check, look over here with me, and he knocks the 9 ball down.
Thank you.
For all of those that are just joining us, please hit that like button. I know everyone has a YouTube account. Please hit that share button. And the last thing I want you to do for me is subscribe to this channel. Brought to you by Black Cat Pool Tour, your host tonight. Meeting. I'm having a great time here. We have a very competitive game. Our score is now 6-7. Black Cat has gotten himself back into the game.
Barely got over that 6
within
ball.
striking
It's
distance.
the edge of it. There's no other way to hit it though. Not that I could.
Move ourselves toward the back part of this match. We're really gonna see some great pool. We're gonna see some great shots. I think
I
both
couldn't
players
bag
will
it
pull
or
out all
not
the
bag it.
stops and try to get this win.
You do Mr. Gentleman.
Black Cat gets the table ready for his liking. Everything's just right. Let's see a break here.
Thanks for telling that.
I don't think caretaker's too worried. He seems to be pretty loose on the sideline over here. I think he's just waiting on an opportunity to kind of continue to control this match. Black Cat with a break. Balls are still moving. Doesn't look like anything's gonna drop. I am correct. 1 ball seems to be in a tricky spot. Be interesting to see what caretaker decides to do here. Here we go. I think the call was safe there. With that means that Black Cat has to shoot cue ball where it stops. Black Cat is able to make contact with the one. He leaves it on the long rail. Got a runaway cue ball over here. He's able to corral it. Caretaker stated himself has an opportunity to get a combo shot with the 1 to the 2 to the pocket. See if he's able to accomplish. Jumped off the rail on him. He did leave himself in some pretty good defensive position. We'll see what Black Cat can do with that. Throwing out our favorite stick, the jump stick. How skilled he is with it on this shot. Those that don't know, jump stick is usually shorter, allowing the player to get a almost direct angle of pushing down on the ball against the table, causing it to jump. With some sort of tension on the jump stick, and I think he put it back up. So we might not need it for this shot. See what he can do with his regular cue. All the balls on the table, nothing was dropped on the break. So these guys really got their work cut out for them. One ball is contact is made with the one ball, but ooh. Fortunately, he scratches on the cue ball, and we all know that means that Caretaker will have ball in hand and an opportunity to really drop a couple balls in a row and put himself in position to get a win. Caretaker lines up on the 1, drops the 1, puts himself in perfect position on the 2. So some people want to be directly behind it, but I kind of like the angle here because the angle is going to allow him to get some position on the 3 ball. Pocket the 2, leave himself with a shot on the 3. I see an outside chance we might see a combo here. See what he decides to do. Three, uses a good smack, puts it in the pocket, and left himself with a pretty much straight on shot on the 4. Not sure what he'll decide to do with it. If he try to make contact and play defense, or if he's going to try to do some razzle dazzle and put it in the pocket to see what he does. Use another good smack, almost pocketed inside. And comes to a stop along the long rail, giving Black Cat an opportunity to pocket it. Black Cat knocks himself up. He's down on the ball. Again, viewers, look at the way these guys put themselves in perfect form in order to execute a shot in the object ball. I think we really underestimate the consistency that it takes to consistently hit the ball where you want to hit it and to have that ball go where you want it to go. That starts with the form that you take, how you address the ball. Black Cat taught me that back in the day, and I really try to incorporate that into my game as I become a better player. If you want to test that theory, you're always welcome to see me here at Center Pocket, and I will proceed to beat you down. Tries to get a shot on the 6, doesn't go for him. Right now we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the pocket, and on the table we have the 6, 7, 8, and 9, 4 bars.
No.
6 ball, no problem for Caretaker.
Yeah.
Hasn't been a problem all night. He is in a groove. He's seeing the table, which is so important. Kind of, when you're in the groove that he's in and you're seeing the table, every shot looks makeable. Pockets look gigantic, and you don't relax, but you are in a zone, for lack of a better word. Oh, he gets fancy on us. Tries to give a bank shot to make the 8 to put himself in perfect position on the 9, which he does, but unfortunately, the 8 does not cooperate and it stays on the short rail. Not the worst position to leave himself in defensively. Black Cat is approaching the table and he's ready to go. Able to cut that 8 ball in just like he wanted to. Question is, will this ball get up far enough? Now, I'm not sure if that's the shot he wanted, but he does have a shot. We might see the bank. The bank is open. Let's see if he decides to use it, and he does. He's calling the opposite corner, the opposite side pocket, which would require him to bank the 9 ball. Again, what he's doing here is measuring spots on the table to get the appropriate angle to bank that shot off the rail. Tries it and it goes along on him, and it leaves Caretaker with a cuttable shot for the win. See what he can do. Gonna have to bring that pocket knife out, see if he can cut this ball into the top corner pocket. Please leave some comments and then let me know what you like, what you don't like about this commentary, and I will try to make it enjoyable for everybody. Ooh, you came close. But he was able to pocket the 9 ball, and he takes a 8-6 lead on Black Cat in our showdown. Get him his win in the column. We do 8-6. Get these balls reset. We are ready to go. We have a moment. You know where I'm going. Hope everyone is really enjoying this match. We appreciate all the support. Please go to our page. Take a look at Black Cat Pool Tour. If you have that Fargo rating or you want to establish one, reach out and you can test your game out here on the table. Again, we appreciate our supporters, S&T Billards. think caretaker is ready. Put that last bit of chalk on his cue, and he is going to settle in here and give us a clean break. Balls are off. Nobody finds their home in the pocket. Leaves an open table for Black Cat. We'll see what he can do with it. And we want to see all these balls go in order, unless you have an opportunity to combo a ball or hit a carom shot where you hit your opposite ball and then get a deflection to knock another ball in. One ball down.
Selvin, line number 4 in the side.
Make contact with the 2 ball. Unfortunately, nothing falls. And we're going to leave a shot for caretaker. He's going to have to study this one a bit to see where he wants to go with it. No obvious shot in mind. He's touching the spot on the table. Maybe he's going to do something over here. Ball is off, racing down toward the short rail. Leaves the cue ball exactly where he wants to do it. That's what he was doing there. He was marking a spot to where he wanted to leave the cue ball in defensive position to put Black Cat in a tough bind. I think he can make contact, and he does. Oh, beautiful shot. He's able to get a bank to come back and pocket a ball. That's a double cheer right there. See if he can make a shot on the 2. He decides to make contact with it, but he might have left caretaker an easy shot on the 2. The only question will be if he'll be able to get position on the 3. The ball that Black Cat was able to get the combo off of was a 5, and we'll take that off the table. Caretaker steadies himself. He's down on the 2. Oh, ooh. That's not a shot we often see these guys miss. Black Cat, I'm sorry. He got an opportunity here to take advantage of a mistake by caretaker, and he can capitalize on it. Easy, and we're looking at a jumble of balls over here near the side pocket. Let's see what Black Cat decides to do. Decides to pocket 3 ball, and it worked out perfectly for him. It's 4. Ooh. Got a little backspin on the here, and results in a scratch on the. He is. Wish you could see him here. He's very animated around the table. He did not want that to happen for a multitude of reasons. One being that he left Ilgi, the guy that's been shooting very strong ball in hand, and for the other reason, he wanted to keep control of this table. Caretaker lines himself up on the 4 ball. He has 4 remaining balls on the table. Ooh. And those notorious tight pockets here That ball stays hung up in the pocket, and Black Cat has another opportunity, another unforced error by caretaker. Ball in hand, you usually see that ball go down, but you know what happens? I've done it myself. Black Cat finally takes advantage of it, and he steadies himself with a pretty nice straight in shot on the 6th ball. We'll see what he decides to do with it. One look is taking a chance to look at Black Cat's skill. He shows him what he can do. Pockets the 6th ball. Pockets the 7 ball. Nope, I'm sorry, that was the 7 ball. We're going to the 8 ball. Pockets the 8 ball. And should have a pretty easy slight cut on the 9 ball to the side pocket. See if he can finish this off and get himself within 2 games of caretaker. Does. And we are only 1 game separating these guys. The pressure is at an all-time high. We'll see who can stand that pressure and take it home for the win. If you're at home, this would be a great time to stand up and take a stretch, grab a beer, grab something to eat, then come settle back in. We'll take you home for these last 3 games needed by caretaker, or these last 4 games needed by Black Cat. Here, Black Cat is down on that break, and he takes a break, clean break. Cue ball stays on the table. Fortunately, the other ball landed in the pocket. Take his time to approach the table. Take a shot on this 1 ball, like back cut. And leaves it in the pocket. After wondering, we've seen a couple missed shots that caretaker was definitely getting earlier in the match. Or maybe a little fatigue setting in, or this is a long race. 11 games is usually not what these players race to, except when you're in the competitive settings here with the Fargo ratings. So we'll see which player can take advantage of that. He knocked the ball in that he wanted to knock in, but it was not knocked in a way that was legal, so that results in caretaker getting ball in hand. That ball to where he needs it to be. 1 ball is off the table. Have 8 balls remaining. Yeah. Intentional piece that he adds to the back of the stick allow him to reach these long shots down the table. See what he can do with it. Require him to really stretch out here and get a good hit on that ball. He was able to move that 2 ball because he had ball in hand. Pockets the 2 ball. We are on our way. Has to like the position that is in here. He might not like all the shots, but he definitely has to like the fact that he's at the table, he's in control, and he has an opportunity to win. He's gonna try to shave this 3 ball off and take it to the side pocket. Does it, but it does not drop, and it not the worst position for him. I don't think Black Cat likes that. See what he can do. Black Cat steadied himself. He decides to move that cue ball down the table. Results in another ball in hand for Caretaker. Ball is hugging the 5 ball. See if he decides to shave it off or do a combo. I think he's going to try to shave it off to the side pocket. Takes a lot of time to measure it, and it pays off because that 3 ball is at the bottom of the pocket. Now he left himself with a straight on shot on the 4. Might see a defensive shot here. Unless he wants to get tricky with it. See what he decides to do. Decides to play it off the rail. Not the best position that I'm sure that's not what he wanted. Black Cat with a makeable shot. I want to see he wants to show us some skill and cut this ball into the side pocket. See what he decides to do. Does try it, but he misses it. And now Caretaker looks like a genius because he set himself up with an easy side pocket make. Black Cat a little off balance with that shot. Now let's see if he can capitalize on that and make this 4 ball finally in that side pocket. He does. Gets a little spin on it. You think he wanted to hold it. When we say hold and pull, we mean keep that ball up table and not have it roll so much. Kind of hold it in position. Now he's left himself with a difficult shot. He makes contact though. And he gets a nice friendly roll. And it leaves, unfortunately though, it leaves Black Cat in a combo position to combo the 8. He is able to complete that combo and not pocket the 8 ball. We'll take the 8 ball off the table. Oh, very nice shot. Black Cat was able to pocket the 5 ball, and he is on to the 6. 6 is sitting there. Is not frozen on the rail, but it is near the rail. He's able to move that ball off the rail and put himself in a perfect defensive position, which is going to make it hard for Caretaker to even make contact with the 6 ball. We'll see what he's able to do. Is able to make contact. These Black Cat deep in the pocket on the 6 ball. It is a makeable shot. I've seen him make it 1,000 times. Let's see if he can make it 1,001. Oh, looks like the cue ball may be hidden behind the lip of the pocket. If that's the case,
Dang.
he will not be able to take a direct shot because it would ricochet off of the railing around the pocket. So let's see what he decides, what he can do here, what he can figure out. Taking a look, looking at the measurement. Maybe it's not caught up. Maybe he can get it out of there. It was caught up, but what we saw there was him with the movement on the cue, showing us some real skills. That is not easy. Caretaker was unable to make the 6, but he did leave Black Cat in an awkward position for a shot on the 6 himself. It would require a nice, easy cut to get that ball in the pocket. He decides to play defense, and he leaves Black Cat in the same position that he leaves Caretaker in the same position that Caretaker just left him in. Get out of there. Ball cooperates and stays on the table. And the 6 ball is on the far short rail. Black Cat do here does his best to pull it off that short rail, but he does leave Caretaker with a straight on shot on the 6. Not the easiest shot, but I've seen Caretaker make that shot tonight. See if he can make it again. Not the easiest thing to do, but he made it look easy. Takes another victory walk around the table, and he is on to the appears to be 7 ball. Seven ball, no problem. A straight on shot on the 9. He might decide to bank this, or he might decide to play defense. We'll see which one he elects to do. Taking his time, no rush. Make this right. He's calling the close side pocket to him, but far to me and you. It's going to require him to bank this 9 ball off of the far rail. Attempts it, and makes it. Nice shot. He's one step closer to ending this match. Our current score is 9-7. We enter the latter stages. If you want to call it the 4th quarter, that's what we'll call it tonight. Black Cat takes a look over at me. Caretaker's doing his thing, striking those balls, getting ready for the break. Take this opportunity to ask everyone that is enjoying this match to take a time to, we're trying to continue to make progress on this channel and to deliver some of the best pool play to you. Really appreciate if you would hit that like button, subscribe button, and share this video with all your friends and family and all of their friends and family. We appreciate all the donations. Our donation link is in this channel description. Fight night. Hot summer night in July. No better time to be inside a cool pool hall playing like you're a pool player. Caretaker with a clean break. Unfortunately, no ball finds its home in the pocket. Black Cat will get to work. He has a little work to do in front of him. He's lined up on the 1 ball. Should leave himself an easy out on the 2. And we'll see what he can do. Caretaker takes his time on that 1 ball. Light cut, no problem. Didn't want to do that though. We didn't want to leave a straight on shot on the 2. We had a lot of room there to get behind it, but the cue ball would not stop rolling. Get these balls reset and take them off the table. Ball down, 8 balls to go. Caretaker is able to complete this and win this rack. He will be on 3rd base on his way home unless Black Cat does something to stop him. Makes contact. It's not going in the pocket, but it will come to a rest on the short rail. And more importantly, the cue ball is stuck behind the 7 ball. For Black Cat, it's gonna be really tough for him to make contact. See what kind of strategy he pulls out and what he decides to do. He know what he needs. He needs to get back into this game. He needs to be competitive in this rack. What can he do to change the circumstances right now? Make solid contact with the rail. Fortunately, hits the 9 ball and 3 ball. Results in another ball in hand for Caretaker. Caretaker's looking real confident. He steps to the table, gonna pick that cue ball up, and he's gonna place it where he can make a play on the 2 ball. We might be looking at a combo situation between the 2 ball and 3 ball. I think he's gonna decide to just hit the 2 ball clean and then set himself up for the 3. That might be in a attempt to get position on the 4. He's thinking ahead here. He's really in his groove. He's seeing the table. 2 ball, no problem. He stares down the 3 ball. What can he do to get position for the 4? I think it's gonna have to be hit in an angle, maybe come off the rail a little bit to get behind the 4. He does that. Nice shot. Gives himself an easy position shot on the 4. Measures out that 5 ball. He's still thinking ahead. I like it. Caretaker's in his groove. Nice steady shot on the 4, and look at that roll. Look at that roll. Perfect. Caretaker's doing his thing. Black Cat can only watch. Caretaker puts that ball in the bottom of the pocket, and he's on to the next. Six ball is in a slightly difficult position. I don't know if he wants to. I would probably try to cut it in the side, but that's why I'm sitting on the sideline and they're playing. He may try to play defense or bank this shot. He tries to get a hard bank.
Come on, don't do that to me.
Comes to rest in front of the top corner pocket, but the problem is there are 2 balls between the cue ball and the 6 ball, which is going to require our favorite shot. Kind of happy about it. We get to see another jump ball. Put the chalk all over that stick. Get ready for a really long jump here. This is going to require to get up and down for all my golf players, you got to get this ball up and over the two balls on the table, and then get it back down where it hits the 6, and he did it. And they contact, and he left Caretaker with a awkward cut on the 6, or maybe a bank.
I doubt it.
The players exchanged pleasantries on the sideline. Got some nice gamesmanship going on here. Caretaker's thinking of his options. I see a defensive shot, I see a bank shot, and I see one heck of a cut shot if he tries to make it. Only problem is shooting kind of directly beside the 8 ball. He decides to do the soft little tap and leaves the cue ball in another defensive position. These guys are putting on a clinic here on the defensive pool. As you start your pool journey, or if you're already on that road, you'll know that having a strong defensive game makes you that much more of a better player. You can always keep your opponent off balance. That allows you to get the shots you want when you want them. Ooh. Black Cat is unable to make contact with that 6 ball, so you know what time it is. It's time for Caretaker to pick that cue ball up, walk it around the table, and put it in perfect position to make the 6 ball and put himself on position for the 7 ball. 7 ball is in a little trouble. It's right next to the 8, so that's going to be a hard shot, but let's see what he decides to do. I think he can. He can. And he attempts to break it up. Doesn't work out for him. I hear Black Cat over there laughing in the background, poking fun as an opponent. Caretaker will take his time and check over his options here. If you can figure out what he should do with this shot, please put a comment in the and let me know what you think he should do with this shot. If you need time to think about it, take a picture, post it, and let us know what he should do with the shot. I know I got a lot of pros out there watching. Betting himself, he's going to try to come off that grill, and he makes contact. Beautiful shot. Cue ball cooperates and stays on the table. And now Black Cat is left with a straight on shot, a back cut. I don't see a bank, but we'll see what he decides to do. What he decides to do is not what he wanted to do, and he scratched, and he's going to hand the ball back to Caretaker. Caretaker is going to line up that cue ball for a direct on shot, slight angle, and try to put himself in position on the 8. What he wants to do here is a bit of a slow roll, just to have that 8 ball line up on the 8. Let's see how he executes. Looks like he might take a full stroke, and he does. You can do that when you got the skill to control that cue ball. Lines up on the 8. He's got to put himself in position on the 9. Slight draw off the rail, and he does. In position to get on what we call the heel and pool. That means you're one game away from winning the match. And he has done it. Caretaker's in a groove. I don't think he's feeling anything out here but knocking these balls down. We got 1 game to go. Our score is 10-7. 1 game to go for Caretaker. Black Cat is able to get back in this. It's going to require him to win 4 games before Caretaker wins another game. As always, he steadies himself, sets up everything just like he wants it. He's in complete control. He's even playing with the cue ball with his cue stick. 1 last chalk up, and then we'll be ready to go. Again, pay attention to the form. That's the most important part of your game. If you hit the ball consistently with the right form, you'll definitely start to see the results. We have a clean break that gives Black Cat an opportunity to get back in this game. He's gonna have to really get to work. He has work cut out for him. Caretaker's in a groove. He's gonna need some of these balls to cooperate. He's gonna need some of them to find their way to the pocket. He's gonna have to help him there. We'll start off with the 1 ball. Gets a ricochet, called a carom shot, and he drops the ball. So he gets to keep his shot. Appears to be that the ball has dropped in the pocket. Tries to get a pace shot on the 1, doesn't work out for him. Not left too bad, but Caretaker, the way he's been shooting, that should be a makeable shot for him. Steadies himself. Ball is on his way, and it finds the bottom of the pocket. Caretaker's in control. He has, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls left on the table between him and a win. Take a slight back cut on this 3 ball in order for you to keep him at the table. He executes it perfectly. And he also got some good position on the 4 ball. Steadies himself. Look at the hand placement. Look at the follow through. Keeps his head down and he pockets the 4 ball. Control, see what he can do to maintain that control. He's on to the 5 ball. Puts a pace on it. He's able to bring the 5 ball off of the rail and puts himself in position for make. So he brought 7 balls off the rail, my bad. He's on to the 6 ball. Tries a nice bank, and you can tell when a player is really in his groove, shots like that look easy, and he just made that look easy. Unfortunately, the cue ball rolled a bit on him, so he doesn't have that shot that he wanted on the 7 ball. But he's got some work to do here, and actually, this may be an opportunity for Black Cat to come back in and steal this game if caretaker's unable to put any kind of defense and get any kind of defensive position on this with this shot. He's able to make contact. He leaves the cue ball in a perfect position. He doesn't give any type of advantage to Black Cat. Black Cat's able to make contact, but look at this. Cue ball is not cooperating when he lines up for a pretty easy shot for these guys on the 7 ball. Down on it, taking his time. He pockets it, leaves the cue ball. Oh, it drops on him. This is a real opportunity for Black Cat to come back in here and steal this match. I know he's sensing it. He's approaching the table. He's got that cue ball in hand, and he's trying to figure out the best way for him to get position on the 9 after he makes the 8. I like what he's thinking here. We're gonna have what we call a follow shot. Cue ball is even attempt for the cue ball to follow that 8 ball across the table and line up behind the 9. Let's see if he's able to execute it. And he is. Beautiful shot. One ball to go between him and 8 wins. Oh my. We're gonna end it like that. Are we gonna end it like that? Black Cat takes a gentleman way out, and that's our match, folks.
I still need some jumping lessons. Here you go. Not good enough.
A great match. We thank everybody for joining us. See if we're gonna get one of these players over here for an interview.
Excellent.
Gotta get him over here for a little interview real quick.
Thank you, man.
What did you think? What did you think about the match there?
It was a good match. Me and Kevin always go at it.
Looked like you was in
It's always a battle with Kevin.
Yeah, it looked like you were in complete control.
Yeah, some pretty good safeties.
Yeah.
They
were great.
He breaks like a master. Told him I need some lessons.
Yeah. Yeah. The way you were shooting out there, I think I should be getting lessons from you.
All right. I enjoyed it.
Thank you again. I appreciate it. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk to Black Cat real quick. What'd you see out there, Black Cat?
What did you see out there on the table tonight?
I lost.
I know that. I said, when you able to see it clearly, though, some of the shots just didn't fall free.
I lost.
All right, you heard it here. Thanks again, everybody, joining us. Please go to our page and support us. And then lastly, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I'm out. Smitty.